In this video, we're going to take a look at GrooveSell inside of what is called Groove or groove.cm. There's a link in the description to grab your free account to follow along. What we're going to be doing is inside of GroovePages, we have a template here and we're going to be pretending that we're selling these supplements. And on the supplements, what we do is we have a get started, or this is going to be a buy button. We're going to use three different pages that you see here. One is going to have a buy button that you click. One is going to have a form that you use. And the other one is going to be an example if you want to use the embedded code that is provided inside of GrooveSell. This video is an update video of the video here, GrooveSell demo using Stripe, real-world GroovePages tutorial, and GrooveFunnels review. It was recorded on June 1st, 2020. This is October 15th, 2021. And Nicole left a comment. She said, "Thanks for this. Do you have an updated version for the new dashboard? I can't seem to find the embed code, but I configure the checkout element, but then I hit a snag again with the link." All that's going to be worked out here. We're going to be using Stripe as well. We're going to go inside of GrooveSell. And once inside of GrooveSell, there are some buttons across the top, or quick links, reporting, manage affiliates, affiliate performance, customers, checkout forms, marketplace, or new funnel. The place that you start here is new funnel. Inside of a new funnel is where you build products or product funnels, meaning if you have more than one product, you can set all these up for sale under a single product funnel. The idea here is you select new product funnel, and in this example, in this demonstration, we're just going to use one simple product, and we're going to name that product Test Product 15. We're going to make the internal name Test Product 15, the description Test Product 15. Here you can select different categories. In this case, we're just going to stick with business. Different currencies, we're going to stick with US dollars. Domain, no domain selected. Show in marketplace. This is so you can actually show this in the Groove marketplace. We're going to go ahead and turn that off for now, and we're going to create the product funnel. This is going to launch the product. As you can see here, you have upsells and downsells, order bumps, upsell, add to cart order bumps. Again, we're not going to go into all the details of that. That would be quite a long video. We're just going to focus on configuring Test Product 15 for one product to sell, so we can see how to embed this form onto the sales page. Go into edit product. Here we have the information that we already set up. Again, front end product, upsell, downsell, order bump. These are all aspects of a funnel. We're going to go ahead and just call this a front end product or a single product that we have for sale. In this case, our example supplement site. Save and next. Add pricing plan for Test Product 15. Add new price point. Using that button will allow you to add a new price point. In this case, we're just going to have a single price point. So what we'll do is we'll delete that second price point. As you can see, it will delete that second price point. And then here, all you need to do is add an internal name. We'll just say Test Product 15 number 1 price. We'll add a price point description. We'll just go ahead and call it Test Product 15 number 1. Is the default? Yes. It can be a one-time price, a recurring price, installments, recurring installments. Again, we're just going to use a simple price of $1. Again, understand that all of these are available, recurring. Here you can set the interval, weekly, every 2 weeks, monthly, every 2 months, yearly. Installments, you could break down in installments, number of installments. You could also do recurring installments, which would be set with an interval with a number of installments over a recurring interval every year or every 2 years. Again, we're going to keep this simple one-time price, and we're going to save and next. Payment gateways. This is where you get into setting up your payment gateways, and this is where I'm going to show you how to use Stripe. Of course, PayPal, if you wanted to use PayPal, you would need to integrate a PayPal account. Here, we're going to use credit cards. Here you come over and you add credit card gateway. Test account is my actual Stripe account. If you come to set up gateways, you'll see here, this is where you set up your gateways. If you were to select this, you can see the different payment gateways, meaning the service that is actually going to take the payment, such as PayPal. Here you can see GroovePay, GroovePay BR, Stripe, Authorize.net, NMI, PayPal, and Braintree. Again, I have already integrated the Stripe, but for completeness, we'll go ahead and I'll show you. You would click Stripe, you would enter the name, the publishable key, and the secret key. Real quick, if you pop into your Stripe account, you would see under API keys, under developers, you would see this information, your publishable key and your secret key. You would need to get this information, enter that information here, and then select create. But we've already done that, and you can see that is my test account. Here, I'll go back to payment gateways, and to set up a credit card payment gateway using Stripe, again, we are going to select that test account, and here under test account, you're going to see a number, And what you want to do with this number is set a percentage of the payment that's going to be taken using this payment gateway. Meaning you could set up multiple payment gateways. For example, you could set up PayPal and Stripe, and then you could split that across PayPal and Stripe. In this case, we're going to say 100%, meaning 100% of the purchase price is going to be taken via this gateway. Save and next. Here we have the checkout. This is going to be your sales page, your thank you page, your refund page, your support page. Yes, add your support info here. You can add a URL or email. You have a refund period. You have again, thank you page and sales page. You need to make sure all these match to your actual sales page and thank you page. For now, we're just going to leave it as is for this demonstration. But as you can see, that plan didn't work. I actually have to enter this information. So what we'll do is we will enter our sales page URL, our thank you page URL, and our support info, or select no, don't add support info. Go back and try to save and next again. As always, when you're doing this type of work, don't get frustrated. If you need to fill out the forms, the placeholders, go ahead, fill them out. You can always come back later and edit and change these as needed. Save and next. These are all the things you can do to edit your checkout page. Look and feel, form fields. Of course, this is first name, last name, email, country, and state. Of course, you could turn off company, phone, city and postal code and address. Of course, you don't need those unless you're shipping, say, a physical product. But first name, last name, email, and country and state are going to be needed to take the payment. Express checkout, cart abandonment, custom CSS tracking, legal, language, quantity, password. All this information can be filled out. Again, for brevity of this video, we're just going to go ahead and keep moving on. Here you have product image, customization, button text. All this can be styled. For example, if you click custom, it'll change it here to this yellow. You have the gray sidebar, you have the blue sidebar, or the default pink sidebar. Simply select save and next once you've set up all your options. Order bumps, again, this would be where you would configure your order bumps on your checkout page. This is basically just an upsell, an inline upsell. We're going to go ahead and leave that no, don't activate. Save and next. Here's where you set up your post-transaction URL or your funnel. You configure your thank you page or your upsell and downsell pages. You can see that the thank you page was already put in there by default, meaning the purchase is going to occur. It's going to redirect them to the thank you page. Save and next moves us over to fulfillment. This is how your product will be fulfilled. Is it a membership? Are you going to integrate with some other type of integration service? Zapier, Aweber, for example. Send this information to Zapier, have it do something outside of GrooveFunnels or groove.cm. Aweber, have it connect to Aweber if you've integrated Aweber email autoresponder to kick off maybe a series of emails or a set of autoresponders. Also to add the person that just purchased your product to an email list. And of course, webhooks, files, all this stuff here. We're going to go ahead now and we're going to leave that blank because our thank you page in this example or in this scenario would have a button for a download or to redirect them to actually get the thing that they purchased. Save and next. Here you can set up affiliates. We'll go ahead and say no affiliate program, but if you wanted to activate affiliates, you could activate the affiliate program. This would again come back to putting your product in the marketplace and then have it affiliates apply for that. All that information is in here. We're not going to cover the affiliate program in this video. Save and next. Proof widget is that little pop-up that pops up and says someone has just purchased this product from, and it gives their city and state or their country. We're going to go ahead and leave that blank. Save and next. Congratulations, your product has been configured. What next? Paste this code in the body section of the product sales page. This is a tracking link. This is going to allow GrooveSell to track the actions that have occurred for this product inside of your Groove page or your Groove funnel or any other page outside of Groove that you've built to actually embed or use GrooveSell as the checkout page. We'll go ahead and we'll copy that so we have it, but the idea here is to save and next or save and exit, and that's what we've done. Now you can see we have test product 15. Clicking here shows us now we can go back and edit it. We can get our tracking links. Again, that's our tracking link or our proof widget, and we can set up that information. Again, we're not going to dive into all these aspects. We're simply just trying to set up the checkout page and the checkout code on a simple page. We'll go ahead and we'll exit out of that. Now, back inside of GrooveFunnels, I'm going to show you how to do this with a button. Simply select Supplements button. This is the page we're going to use, and we're going to add a button. So in this case, we'd simply come over to Elements. We'll come under Elements. You'll scroll down. You'll see the button right here, but we don't want to use that button. We want to scroll down and we want to use the actual Groove apps. And here you're going to see Groove webinar registration. That's not the one we're looking for. GrooveSell, Groove mail form. We are looking for GrooveSell. Scroll down, drag GrooveSell over here, drop it right there. You're going to see it has a button called Buy. This is the GrooveSell component, or the Buy button. We'll go ahead and we will leave that as Buy. Type, checkout page, funnel, test product 15, product, test product 15. And here we run into an issue, and it's no subdomain found for this funnel. Please make sure that your funnel is properly published with a subdomain and not in draft mode. At this point, we have to go back to GrooveSell, go up here, go back to GrooveSell, go back to our product funnels. Here we have our test product 15. You can see that it is still in draft mode. Then we will click on this little hamburger menu, manage products, manage promotion tools, edit funnel, make live. Here we will make the funnel live, or the product live, the product funnel. You cannot change your subdomain once after the product goes live for the first time. Please enter it carefully. Here we'll just use subdomain test product 15. Of course, make this what you need to make it. Plan this all out and make sure that you understand what you're doing, and select make funnel live. Now the product is live. So now we will go back up and we'll go back to GroovePages. Inside of GroovePages, we'll open our editor. Once we're back inside of GroovePages, we'll select Pages. We'll make sure we select the button page. This is the one we're editing. And we scroll down, and you will notice that the Buy button is gone. Of course, that's because we didn't save it or we didn't publish it. Again, we'll go back to Elements. This is all part of the process. The reason I'm showing you this way is just so you understand that you can go back and forth. Things will disappear, things will happen, but just keep moving along. Find the pieces that you want, drag the pieces over, drop them in, configure your pages, and just move through the process. I will admit right now, still in 2021, October 15, 2021, this is still a little bit fiddly. It still is technically in beta. Actually, I believe they've taken it out of beta, specific pieces, but they are still highly modifying and improving this interface. As you can see, if you were to go back and watch the original video I showed you before, here we are back now to select the button text. Of course, that's Buy, checkout page, select the funnel, test product 15, select product, test product 15, link. Here you're going to see another issue. We actually haven't set up what's called a link or a checkout page. So we don't have a checkout page, so we don't have a link. So again, we're going to go back. And then once you watch this video, you're going to understand that you can actually do all this and inside of GrooveSell. You don't need to switch back and forth, but I'm doing this as a demonstration to show you exactly how this works. So we'll go back to GrooveSell. Of course, we didn't save that, so we'll have to add that button again. And now what you want to do is you want to come here and you want to go under Tools and Checkout Forms and Links. Of course, this is the default products checkout links, or you can select that and you'll see that it'll reload that again. It is the default products checkout links. Here you want to create a new product page or a checkout link. So select create, and here we're going to create our checkout page, test product 15. Here you can set some affiliate stuff for specific affiliates. Again, we're not going to dive into that. Save and next. Remember, we're setting up the checkout page now, so we can use the one-step checkout or the multi-step checkout. This will allow you to set up email order forms, email name, billing, and payment, email name, billing, payment, or you could even use an advanced multi-step checkout and put the order form URL. Here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the one-step checkout. Save and next, enable all price points, toggle that off. You can see that at that point, you have other options here to enable. It doesn't seem that this is working, maybe because we only have one price point. So we'll go ahead and just say enable all price points, save and next. Look and feel, again, this is setting up the checkout page. Again, we sort of kind of set this up. They've split this off into two different sort of forms and fields that you have to. I think they have something coming where they're going to modify this again. So they're preparing for that. Again, this is part of the process. This is part of Groove at this point. Again, October 15, 2021. Just follow through, figure out how to do this, set these things up the way you want to set them up. Save and next. Form fields. Again, this is the same form field that we filled out before. And you can see that it took our defaults and it basically just pulled them from our product. Save and next. Passwords, collect username and passwords. Again, this is all information if you're going to be doing integration with GrooveMember and all that. We're going to ignore that for now. Save and next. Custom CSS and tracking scripts. Again, this is beyond the scope of this tutorial video. Save and next. And here you're going to see the link. This is the link to the checkout page. newproduct.groovesell.com. And then this identifies your product. This hash code right here identifies your product. You can also embed this in your own page. I'm going to show you that as well. But we'll go ahead and move on. Pop-up modal. You can see it's coming soon. And we'll go ahead and we will close. Now we have this product, test product 15. Of course, you can edit it by clicking this button. This will take you back into the edit page. Close that. This allows you to clone the product or the product checkout links. We'll go ahead and delete that. Yes. Okay, and then of course the trash can will delete the product. This shopping cart, if you click that, allows you to get your checkout link. You're embedded into your own page code, and you can just simply close that, but we're going to need that when we go back and embed the page inside of GroovePages. Here we are back in GroovePages. Open the editor again. Again, like I said, I didn't save or publish, but now we can move forward because we have completed the GrooveSell setup. And at this point, we want to go back under our page. We want to use our supplement buy button, and we'll scroll down. And what we'll do is we'll add that button under elements. We'll scroll down again. We'll select GrooveSell, drop that button there, select the button, configure, buy button text, buy, select checkout, funnel, test product 15, product, test product 15. Now you can see under link, select test product 15, update. And now at this point, we will publish our page, publish current page. Site publish in progress. Changes usually go live within a few minutes, but may take longer. Close that. Open our page. Scroll down. You see the buy button. Click the buy button. It launches the checkout page. Of course, that opened in a new tab. I'll bring this down. You can see testproduct15.groovesell.com. And then you would actually enter the name, your email, select your country, select your region, and then the payment and the purchase would go through via GrooveSell. Back inside of GroovePages, go to Pages. Here we're going to select a form. And again, you'll scroll down and you'll see we're going to select a form here. We'll go ahead to Elements. What we'll do here is we'll bring in a column. We'll drop in that column. You can see this is an empty container. Now what we want is we want to come down and we want to add e-commerce, checkout embed, drop that element inside of that container. And now what you can see is we have the checkout form. Of course, it's quite big, so we might want to style that. Go under size and resize it to make it the size that we would like. We'll go ahead and just make it 320 for this demonstration. And what we'll do at this point is select the checkout page, go back and configure. Here, what's going to happen is we are going to use GrooveSell checkout. Select use GrooveSell checkout, select our funnel, test product 15, select our product, test product 15, select our link, test product 15, and update. You're seeing here connecting to secure payment server. Now you can see that checkout page is actually embedded into the e-commerce form. So now we have the checkout form, and that is how you do the actual form embedded using the e-commerce form. Now, moving on, if we wanted to actually just embed the form using the code, we'd open up GroovePages. Here, again, we would select an element. In this case, what we'll do is we'll scroll down, and what we're looking for is form embed or code embed under others, and we will simply just drop that in right there. Now we will click embed your code here, select the cogwheel, and then you'll see edit source code pops up. Then you'd go back to your dashboard under GrooveSell. Drop down under Tools, Checkout Forms and Links. Here you can select Test Product 15. It'll bring up Test Product 15. You hover over this little shopping cart, click the shopping cart, embed into your own page, click Copy, tracking code copied to your clipboard. Go back to GrooveFunnels, edit source code, add that source code, select Save. You'll see connecting to secure payment gateway, and now the code is embedded and your form is embedded on your page. Again, you would select Publish, publish this current page. Site publish in progress. Changes usually go live within a few minutes, but may take longer. Close that. Select that page. There we go. Lose pills, lose it now. These are our pills mock-up bottles. You can see that this is ready to check out. And you would simply have your customer fill out the form, and they would check out and they would buy your product using GrooveSell. So there you go, GrooveSell with Stripe, using GroovePages and GrooveFunnels here inside of groove.cm. Link in the description, grab your free account. If this was helpful, give me a thumbs up, 30-minute timer right here in the middle of the screen. Click that timer, subscribe to the channel for more awesome videos just like this one that you see here now. Click it, watch it. I look forward to seeing you in that video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.